Sorry about that. I had to eat all day. So let me do my intro.
Give me 1 sec. You guys like that? This channel could be like a SMAR or MAR or whatever you call it. But anyways, it's your boy, Mascalibur. Okay guys, so yesterday I posted a video. It had 6 views. So let's bump that up. Let's bump it up to at least 50 views. So if you guys like my content, let's keep watching. Let's subscribe. Let's like the videos. So today I'm going to be reacting to Horror Story Party. I don't know too much about them, but all I know is this person, they do animations, tell like a horror story, things like that. So are you guys ready to be spooked on a, I want to say on a, what is day, on a Thursday? So if you guys already know, welcome. And if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. And if you guys are not new to the channel, you already know. If you're satisfied with the video, comment down below. If you're satisfied with the video, like the video. My bad, that food is coming right up. And if you're satisfied, subscribe. Alright, let's get on this horror film. Let's get on this horror animation. Let's get spooked on a Thursday night. And yeah, let's see where things go. Alright, so it won't be a horror film. Let me see if my stuff is recording. Okay, it won't be a horror film with the lights on. Don't mind the thing in the back. I know the light is coming on, but so this is a horror short party. Horror shorts party. Not horror short party. 3 creepy true Walmart horror stories animated. I don't know what this is about, but I just know something in my heart. Something in my heart. It's gonna be scary, or something. All right.
Recruiters and hiring leaders in national security, this one's for you. Clearance Jobs Connect.
Get his merch. I'm gonna support you, but get his merch. I'm not reading all that. Number 1 story. Sniffing incident.
One evening, I got home from work, not exactly feeling my best. I knew a nice long shower would do me some good, but then I saw an empty bottle of conditioner on my bathroom counter. I'd left it there a night or 2 ago, thinking it would remind me to get more on my way home. Luckily, I live about 5 minutes down the road from Walmart, so I stepped out for a quick
That's
trip.
typical.
With only about 30 minutes left until they closed.
That is so typical.
Finding parking was
Having a
easy in the
Walmart,
middle of the
5
night,
minutes?
but it gave me quite a different problem. Loitering in front of the store, eyeing me before I even got out of my car, was a creep. He was a strange, gangly man, looking as much like a zombie as he did a living person. His eyes tracked me without blinking as I made my way across the parking lot. I was hoping the guy would not engage with me, but that was just wishful thinking. Approaching the entrance, I did my best to keep my eyes forward and down to ignore him, but it didn't make a difference. At that critical range of about 20 or 30 feet, he called out to me and stepped closer. "Excuse me, miss.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but I don't have anything to spare.
Can I get a sample?"
I said I don't... Wait,
A sample
what?
of what?
You seem sweet and savory like a nice, thick piece of...
Hey, back off!
Ugh.
Before I knew it, the creep tried hugging me. Fortunately, I was quick enough to duck inside the store and get the attention of a few nearby
And you still
people,
went inside?
including an employee.
Oh, hell
so
no,
they
I would
stared
have
him
turned
down as
around.
I continued through, giving me a chance to put some distance between us. Brushing it off, I headed for the bathing aisle. I knew exactly where my conditioner was, so it should have been an easy grab and go. A minute tops. Of course, when I got to the shelf, my conditioner was either out of stock or replaced with something else, because it just wasn't there. Annoyed, but determined to make the trip worthwhile, I looked around for the next best thing.
Walmart doesn't
As I
have your
stood there
shit.
weighing my options, I got lost in all the different brands and scents and sizes, but I took my time. I was alone, or so I thought so I wasn't in anyone's way. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, I heard a sniff. At first, it barely registered. It was too quiet to pinpoint exactly which
It's the
direction
dude.
it
You
came
better-
from,
you better
but it
run,
still
girl.
tipped me off. I wasn't as alone as I thought, even so late at night in a part of the store that's never very crowded. However, when I looked around, I didn't see anyone. I figured I had just heard somebody on the other side of the shelf take a whiff of
You
a
didn't
bottle
hear
of
anything?
shampoo. I started opening up to the idea of small talk with another woman.
That was the dude.
Something to cleanse my palate from the previous interaction. Maybe I could make a joke or ask for a recommendation. Maybe they knew where to find what I was originally looking for. Sadly, that fleeting daydream vanished in the very next instant when I heard another sniff. This time it was louder,
You better
deeper,
run.
and
Go to
unmistakably
a different
right
aisle.
behind me. My body
Back up.
froze in terror. I wrenched my neck to look over my
Today's not your
shoulder,
day to shop.
and there I saw that man that harassed me outside the store. He was crouched below my waist, burying his face into the back of my pants and sniffing my...
Sniffing your what? Oh my goodness, these ads. Hold up. Let these run. Am I sniffing your what?
I ran for my life. Every single inch of my skin was crawling. Even as I frantically complained to the employees at the front, I was still unsure if I was going to throw up or not. But thankfully, I managed to hold it together. Moments later, security apprehended the freak and held him at the store until police arrived. A quick check of the security camera.
Am I blind? Shit is nasty. He's sniffing her ass. That's what he meant when he was like, "You smell sweet and savory," or whatever he said. And he was talking about her ass cheek. Oh my goodness, this weirdo.
Revealed he'd been sneaking in sniffs of my butt for several minutes before I noticed.
Several minutes? How do you not know a person that's behind you several minutes? I always look around my surroundings. Guys, please be safe. There's people out there sniffing ass. Please be safe. Like, this is nasty. This is a true story? Oh my goodness.
But at least it provided ample evidence to arrest him. Afterwards, I stayed in contact with the police. I wanted to do everything I could to make sure he never preyed on another woman again. But unfortunately, it was already too late for that. As it turns out, he was a registered offender from a conviction nearly 5 years prior to the incident. Even worse, he had recently been caught multiple times for the...
That sound of him ruined my skin, man. This isn't all. People are weird. People are nasty. Get this guy out of here. Like, this guy should be killed or something. Damn. Nasty ass nigga. Damn. Nasty.
the exact same depraved shit he was doing to me. It's clear he's never going to change and probably has no desire to do so whatsoever. The only good that came of this is that he is put away somewhere he will never be around women ever again. Ever since that night, my anxiety has been crippling. I can't stop looking over my shoulder, always expecting to see someone taking advantage of me. I don't even want to go outside unless I'm with someone I trust. And that number of people is
You still
smaller
go
than
try
it's
to go
ever
to the same
been.
Walmart?
On a
Oh,
more personal
hell.
note, I am also now heavily triggered by my own body odor. No matter what it smells like or what part of my body it's coming from. Whenever I smell myself, I get
Now you're
furious and
paranoid.
terrified
I would
at the
be
same
paranoid
time.
too.
I
Someone
can't
was
rest
sniffing my
until I've
ass.
scrubbed and rinsed myself raw, until I'm cleansed of whatever that sick freak wanted of me. A registered offender was arrested after he sniffed a woman's rear end. Police were
Dude, is this
dispatched
the
after a
roof, dude?
report of someone loitering in the women's department. Their
That's insane. They actually got him on footage.
investigation led them to a nearby Walmart, where they used the
It's a tall ass dude.
store's surveillance system to track a man following a female customer. The officers watched as the suspect followed the woman, crouched behind her, and engaged in lewd behavior by inappropriately sniffing her bottom. The suspect was 38-year-old Khalees Caron Crow.
Dude, look at these guys' ears, man. Look weird from the beginning. And several minutes of sniffing her behind. I would have, but yeah, that is awkward. That is weird, man.
Who we previously made a video on for an eerily similar incident at a bookstore, so be sure to check that out. Crowder has a documented history of arrests and similar incidents dating back to 2021. He has since been
Dude, and he's representing Wu-Tang. Now take that shit off, man. Take that shit off, man. You ruined the repetition. You ruined everything. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, this guy needs the death penalty. Something. It can't be that weird to be sniffing women's ass like that, man. Or just people ass.
history of arrests and similar incidents dating back to 2021. He has since been detained.
2021, that's insane, man. Is that it? Story number 2. That one wasn't crazy.
I'm a worker at my local Walmart supercenter. There are hundreds of other employees besides me. I
Sorry,
barely
I'm
know
joining you
or
guys' ear.
interact
My
with
bad.
any of them. The only guy I could say I was friends with was Mike, an old widower, twice my age, who honestly should have retired a long time ago. But he kept himself busy here as a greeter. All evening long, he would stand around the entrance, checking receipts, talking to customers, doing his best to make Walmart seem less like the gigantic,
money,
faceless
live better,
mega corporation that
sniff
it
asses.
is. I was a cart jockey.
Weirdos.
Since
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a
my
budgeting
bad.
app in Base 44.
Guys,
Too many.
I spent 80% of my time in the parking lot and entrance, Mike and I would socialize the most, since we worked in the same area. Recently, however,
Mike and I
there had been rumors of a potential
Ken?
serial shoplifter. For the longest time, we never even knew his name, just that he was big, mean, came whenever he felt like it, and nobody could stop him. Sometimes the security guys would see him on the cameras,
not
but
sure.
they would
Good
never
time to-
mobilize in
Alright.
time. Like I said, the dude was huge and scary looking, so nobody wanted to go near him. At a loss, we called the cops multiple times. They always showed up too late and offered too little. One day, Mike and I got to talking about this asshole. He took a level of pride in what he did, and stopping shoplifters was part of that. As he put it, this repeat offender was about to get what was coming to him. He said the next time he saw the guy, he was
security.
going to stop him no matter what. He just needed
not
some
that serious,
backup.
man.
So, I agreed. 2
Don't get
nights
paid
later, the time came. Nobody noticed the thief entering. He seemed to have gotten pretty good at blending in as a normal person, but once he had a bunch of unbagged stuff in his hands, he stood out like a sore thumb. I was in the middle of the parking lot when I heard Mike shouting, and that's when I knew it was go time. Immediately, I stopped what I was doing and ran to the entrance. I got there just in time as Mike was chasing and grabbing the thief, so I jumped in to help.
Walmart security
Get your
is not
hands
that
off me,
serious,
you
man.
wrinkly son of a bitch! You're not going anywhere! I've had it with you! Hey, it's over, man. Just
One
give
Punch
up
Man?
already! Let go
Question mark?
or I'll kill both of you! I'm not scared of you, punk!
Damn.
Pussies! You swine! Never come back here!
Before I got a chance to do anything, that guy socked me right in the face. He put me on the ground with a
I got
single hit,
knocked
leaving
out.
me shocked and dazed. Once I realized
I'll
the
meet
thief
again
had
one more
gotten
time.
away, my first clear thought was to make sure Mike was alright. I was worried he'd gotten hit too, and for a guy his age, a fall like the one I took can be deadly, but he was basically untouched. Funnily enough, he was the only one who came to help me and make sure I was alright. My ego was bruised and my head was pounding, but I got to my feet, knowing I'd probably just have a black eye. Afterwards, Mike and I stood in the same spot for a bit, flabbergasted by what the hell just happened. Then, out of nowhere, a car blasted over the curb right at us.
Y'all better get out of the way.
We didn't have any time to react. For a moment, everything just went black. The impact knocked me out harder than
Dude,
any
he's outta
punch
there.
ever could. When I came to, however many seconds later, I was so afraid of dying that I forced myself to get up, fighting through the agonizing pain that every tiny movement
should've left him
caused.
alone.
I looked one way and saw the thief's car speeding off. Looking the other way, I saw Mike on the ground a good distance from me, but he wasn't moving.
R.I.P.
I
Mike.
wanted to go and
Hopefully
try
Mike
to
is
wake him
alright.
up, but the pain was too much for me, so I started screaming.
Mike! Mike! Are you alright? Come on, get up! Damn it! Somebody help! Help us! Help! Ah!
Mike is dead.
Mike didn't make it. He didn't die quick either. The stubborn
That's
bastard
insane.
clung to life in the
R.I.P.
hospital for weeks before
R.I.P.
succumbing to his
security Mike.
injuries. I had no idea if he suffered during that time or what. No way to know. As for myself, I had some broken bones and a concussion, but it beats being dead. A few days later, the cops finally found the thief. Turns out his name was Timothy. Doesn't sound like the name of a
Timothy.
psycho killer to me, but I guess no mother
Boy,
envisions their offspring will grow up to be a monster. What that man did to Mike is a goddamn shame. It messes with me every day. Obviously, by the time I got back to work, I didn't care about shoplifting anymore. Nothing in that store is worth dying to protect.
I'm telling you.
A
Walmart security?
69-year-old Walmart employee died
Hell no.
after he was struck by a man fleeing a Walmart he'd allegedly stolen from. Michael Bushy was working the night of October 16 at Walmart when 34-year-old Timothy
Anyone call him? Okay, bro. Okay, my bad. I'm paranoid.
W. Bassaw drove his vehicle into a group standing at the entrance of the store, striking Bushy and one other employee. Bushy later died at the hospital. Bassaw was stopped
R.I.P.
earlier that night, trying to leave the store with stolen items. He
But
was known
Walmart
to
security-
employees for having recently entered the
not
store
worth for
and
a person
possibly
to
stolen items multiple
risk
times.
their life
Bassaw
over a thief.
argued and yelled at the
that to
employees
the
in the
road
parking
cops.
lot
The fuck?
before allegedly getting into his vehicle and driving at the group, ultimately striking two employees. Bassaw fled the Walmart, but police later pursued him. He crashed on Perry Road and was arrested. He was charged with the assaults, driving while intoxicated, and leaving the scene of an accident. Court records show Bassaw is listed as homeless.
Dude, a homeless guys knocked you guys out, stole some items, ran you guys over.
The teen years can be rocky, and
Like, what the
growing up
fuck?
in a military family does not make them easier.
Ads.
Luckily, Talkspace online therapy for teens is covered by TRICARE, because I know my daughter misses her dad, and she still has to cope.
On to the next story. These two, real good. And these are real.
Working night shifts at Walmart
thing?
has
That's
taken a
insane.
toll on me. I'm one of the bigger guys in the store, so I'm often expected to track and confront potential shoplifters. I never even signed up for that part of the job. I just got roped into it. It would help if the guys in the loss prevention office ever got on the floor, but they just sit on their asses in the office and watch the security cameras. In other words, they're all useless. One night, I watched a suspicious older woman walk into the store empty-handed. Something about her immediately tipped me off. She was mean and nasty
Damn.
looking, ready to go full
Those things are
Karen
sagging.
mode the moment someone inconvenienced her. That didn't make her a rich bitch, though. It actually seemed like the opposite. She had no bag or purse, and the raggedy dress she was wearing had no pockets, which left her nowhere to keep a wallet, phone, or any money at all. Since she came alone, meaning there was nobody else to buy stuff for her, I decided to follow
Better
her
leave
from
her
a
alone.
discreet distance. I didn't have an earpiece to talk to the security office at the time, so I knew I was on my own, but I was used to that. I just had to be careful. This part of the job is always a delicate balance. The fact that I was obviously wearing the Walmart uniform instead of regular clothes made it much more difficult. I kept my distance and stayed busy with my hands while watching her in my peripheral vision. Occasionally, I risked a quick but direct glance, and every single time she had something in her hand. The way she always caught me looking at the very same instant was suspicious and maddening at the same time. I looked away as fast as possible to not seem like I was staring, but I knew she was on to me. Even weirder, every time I looked, there was a different item in her hand, though she wasn't accumulating anything. She didn't have a basket or a cart, and like I said, no bags or pockets. I considered that she could have been hiding things in her cleavage, but she didn't have a bra to hold things up, and that thin dress was very revealing. If she was hiding anything there, it would have been plain to see. For quite a few minutes, the same thing kept happening. I noticed her take something off the shelf. She'd noticed me and give me a death stare, and then I'd look away. By the time I looked back, she somehow made every damn thing disappear. I knew she was stealing, but I just couldn't prove it. Eventually, I figured I needed to get creative. Instead of watching her from afar, I needed to swoop in and get a closer look. I backed off for a bit and let her get comfortable, think I was giving up, when in reality, I was racing ahead to come around the aisle she was in right as I could feel she was putting something in her hiding place. When I rounded the corner, I got exactly what I was looking for, then a whole lot more.
Oh, hell no. Oh, she just put the stuff in her coochie. Ew. This is a bad image. Oh, horrible image. She's fitting her stuff. She's fitting the items in her. You guys know what I meant? That is nasty. You feel like you find that
What the
Walmart.
hell are you looking at?
No way!
That's what I thought. Now leave me alone.
Wait, ma'am,
Better leave her
stop.
alone.
I know you've been stealing.
Let her take
I
the stuff.
saw you shove that up your...
What? I didn't shove nothing. I'm about to shove your face if you don't stop harassing me.
Ma'am, I
She's gonna
saw
shove your face
you
in her.
insert store merch into your... I need some help over here! Get this bitch off me! After fending her off for God knows how long, my coworkers came to
don't
help.
get paid
Those
enough,
lazy
man.
security guards
I keep
finally
telling
did their
you,
job
Walmart
and pulled that
employers don't
psycho
get paid
screaming
enough.
bitch away. They detained her until the cops arrived.
At that point, I would
Yet
have
by
allowed
then,
her to
she
steal
was
the
still
stuff,
going insane.
man. She put
They
it
tried
in-
to search her so
in
they
her
could arrest her for
thing.
stealing,
That's
but she
nasty.
kept claiming that everyone was just trying to assault her. At some point, they came to an agreement. They wouldn't touch her anywhere but her handcuffs, as long as she willingly revealed and surrendered everything she stole. That's when we all bore witness to the most haunting sight. One by one, the woman pulled things of every shape and size out of her privates. It was every single thing I'd seen in her hands before they disappeared,
nasty.
and now I knew where they had gone. Honestly, I wish I never found out. I
And
can't go into
made her
specifics,
worse.
but the
It's
sheer
like-
volume of things she had up there had to break some kind of record. How she was even able to walk, I'll never know. At the end of the ordeal, she was arrested and taken away. However, even though she is no longer my problem, I cannot forget her. Every time I'm dealing with a customer,
I wouldn't
I think
forget
of
her either,
shoplifting,
but, I
she
mean,
appears in the
damn,
back
let
of
the
my
bitch go.
mind, reminding me I will never know
It's
what to
nasty.
expect
Just
from people.
let her go, man.
A
Y'all
St.
did too much.
Petersburg woman who was arrested for shoplifting from a Walmart was also caught freebasing in the back of a police cruiser and sneaking drugs into county jail, police said. Rochelle Marie Toko, 30, was arrested Sunday after an off-duty officer witnessed her stealing clothes and hiding them in a lunchbox. Police said she would push a cart into walkways to check for employees, then retreat into the aisle to hide more clothes in the lunchbox, shielding her face when she saw employees walk by. Toko was arrested while leaving the store and admitted to stealing. While being transported to jail, police said Toko was smoking something in the back of the cruiser. The officers said the back of the car had been empty before arresting Toko. Toko was then removed from the back of the cruiser and had her hands down her pants. The officer couldn't find anything in the cruiser or on Toko's person until she got to jail. After arriving, police said Toko removed a crack pipe, narcotics, and small items from her private part during a search. Toko was charged with theft and possession of contraband. She is currently being held in county jail.
That third one. I'm speechless. Like, I just got done eating salad. Yeah, let's cut on to the next, or like let's cut on to my conclusion or whatever. That third one where she was like shoving things up. Like, okay, ladies, let me ask you this: are you guys really that flexible, or are some ladies that flexible too? Man, I was gonna say that ruined my childhood, that ruined my adulthood. Never seen this shit at Walmart. Like, if you guys could comment down below where this Walmart is at, I want to say far from it. People sniffing people's ass, people running people with cars, beating them up, women stuffing things up the. All right. Let's just end this. Let's just end this right now. Okay, guys, I'm back. Those 3 videos was the same. First, the dude sniffing the girl's ass for like about 7 minutes straight. The second dude running over those people, beating them up and stuff like that. And then the third dude found the lady stealing, and the lady putting the items inside her. Okay, I ain't gonna say it, I ain't gonna lie, but that ain't no typical Walmart. That's really not a typical Walmart. Like, and on other note, Walmart employees don't get paid enough to stop shit like this. Security guards don't get paid enough to steal thieves, or not steal thieves, to stop thieves. Other than that, nah, all you have to do is be like, hey, you there, stop, or we're gonna call the police. Y'all don't get paid enough. Y'all don't get paid enough to stop a person who's stealing items. Y'all don't get paid to stalk people like that. Y'all don't get paid to do all this other shit. Y'all probably get the minimum of like $20, $23. If you're a manager, you should already know you don't get paid enough like this too. Anyways, that third one got to me. That one was foul. That one was nasty. That one was disgusting. Like, how in the world a woman can fit a thing up their thing like that? I guess these, if you know what I mean, are way flexible than they are. Y'all have elastic powers or something. Damn. Anyways, guys, I I just want to say that was pretty interesting. Thank you, horror short films or short party films. I really enjoyed this one. This one was insane with the 3 videos, or like the 3 victims, or not victims, they're not victims. With the 3 people who was robbing out of the damn Walmart store. But thank you for showing me that. I just want to give out a big shout out to them, horror short films or horror short party. You guys check them out. I'll put a link in my bio for them. You guys really need to check them out. And like I said before from the beginning, if you guys like this video, or if you're satisfied with the video, comment down below. If you're satisfied with the video, like the video, like the video. And if you're satisfied, subscribe. We need more than 6 views this time. Bump it up to 20 views, bump it up to 30 views. Please, guys. I like these videos. I know you guys like reacting videos. So, but yeah, like the videos, subscribe to my channel, and I'll keep you guys updated. Yeah, I'll watch another one of these sadly. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Nice.